Hello, marketing legends. Welcome to Marketing News Now with your host, James Harold Meeker, broadcasting from the Silicon Valley hills of Austin, Texas. Today's story is circling the drain. Government oversight of artificial intelligence, big tech lining up for compliance, and a quiet shift in who actually controls model release timing are all at stake. The White House oversight efforts around artificial intelligent models is reinforcing the idea that large scale AI is no longer just a product, it's national infrastructure. And infrastructure gets regulated. You heard me right. The new oversight framework focuses on evaluation, transparency, and accountability before models hit the public. That sounds like governance language, but it's actually positioning language for what's next. Most will see this as policy noise, but I think it's distribution control in disguise. And distribution control is always where the money lives. Let's not overcomplicate this. When someone else controls when your product ships, they control your roadmap. And when your roadmap slips, your revenue plans become fiction. I manage product marketing teams in environments where a single compliance delay could cost millions in launch timing. The product didn't change, the window did. This agreement is positioned as a safety oversight type legislation. Pre-release evaluations, government access, structured testing, all reasonable on the surface. But I've sat through enough product launch meetings to know what happens next. Timelines move, messaging changes, companies that are listed as a supply chain threat are delayed for further model investigation, and the company holding the launch calendar starts sweating. Marketeers love to build campaigns around what's coming. That's dangerous when what's coming now requires external validation before it exits in the wild. Don't even get me started on the likelihood of leak potentials. All of your competitors will know exactly what's in your future launches before they hit the market. Oh, and did Washington, D.C. grow a brain overnight? Since when did that swamp learn how to spell AI? And they want to test models? Give me a break. Look, because there'll be so many hands touching the code, expect leaks. Just assume China will release a version of submitted code before it becomes available here in the US. If these models can't be released without early review, then early access becomes a currency. The companies that get access first are not just testing tools, they're testing market advantage. And if you're running demand generation tied to AI capabilities, you now have a new set of variables: regulatory timing, competitive threats, launch delays. Did I mention that you might want to donate to that new ballroom in order to get a spot in line? The truth is that if your product launch depends on someone else controlling your release schedule, you don't have a strategy. You have a dependency. Forget about time to revenue. It's now launch when approved. As always, I place some source materials for you to investigate this topic further in the first comment section below. Remember, give this podcast a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out the Harrold.house website for more information on what I've got going on, and have a great day.